evening, everyone. Welcome to my weird little channel in this conspiratorial corner of YouTube. I say weird because it will disappoint you to know that my channel isn't monetized. I don't think I'm at the monetizing level yet, but also I don't have a GoFundMe page. So I know that doesn't add to my credibility at all. Of course, what should add to my credibility is that I've actually met and had dealings face to face with a lot of the people you follow and believe are credible. I've been on this particular conspiracy since before this event took place. I've been on it since October 2011. I was at this event here, despite it being supported by thousands on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. At the actual event, I turned up. There was only 12 people there, about 12. What I can tell you is they weren't expecting anybody to turn up. Me appearing there and asking some questions definitely put the cat amongst the pigeons. Out of that 12, there was Brian Harvey, Bill Maloney, Ben Fellows, Hannah, who did the walk, or the supposed walk with Ben Fellows. I think it's that bloke from London Real who's doing the camera, can't be too sure. That's 5. There was Mumsy McNamara, that's 6. John Wedger was lurking in the background, that's 7. And then there was about 4 or 5 other people and me, so what's that, about 13? Oh, 13. Witches' Coven, very satanic. Please don't grass me up to John Wedger about the satanic reference. Me and John Wedger already have a beef.
But it's like this divide and conquer, and it's not even tricky to look into it. Now, Bill Maloney and Lou Collins, they were on. They're tricky characters because Bill Maloney wasn't involved with the AV. Both of them were involved with UK Column, Brian Garish. There's just too much of it. And you'll find an awful lot of these characters live in the Plymouth area. I don't know, they must all gravitate towards that area. That a lot of them live around this area. And there's extra characters on top of this. So,
is it a coincidence that Sharon Gale has come out today with a video talking about these people as being a sort of little group, and making a connection to the Plymouth area, a connection that I made 7 years ago, and Plymouth a place that I've lived in. So I got attacked yesterday and called a sex offender because I'd lived in Plymouth. Do I think it's a coincidence, this video today from Sharon Gale? I don't know. What I do know is that if Sharon Gale is in opposition to these people and questioning what they're doing, then again I would think that she might like to talk to me. That's a bit full of my own self-importance there, maybe. But you think if you wanted to get to the bottom of something, you would also want to talk to somebody who was questioning these people, who'd met all of these people, who'd lived in Plymouth, who's been to the UK Column offices. But no, she's not interested in talking to me.
Right, that's enough of that, because I need to keep these videos shorter, and I'll give you a reason for that another time. Now, Sean Atwood, I don't know, He was so far from all this rubbish. So far from all this rubbish. But then he wasn't so far from all this rubbish, was he? Because he started having people like Wilfred Wong on, UK column, Brian Gerrish. He started having people like John Wedger on, UK column, Brian Gerrish, Lou Collins, Bill Maloney. Oh, it's not tricky to see this. The alternate media is just its own version of the shit we get from the BBC. It's a rigged game.
You see, Sharon Gale here is trying to send you around in circles as far as I'm concerned. She's trying to take us from where you are now, take you back all the way 7 or 8 years into the past to go through it all again. This is all stuff that I've already done. She states that Sean Atwood is so far removed from all of this, and then goes on to point out the people that he's had on his channel. People like her, actually. Sharon Gale has been on Sean Atwood's channel. But this doesn't make Sean Atwood so far removed from this. Where did he come from? Who is he? Well, the same questions were being asked about Bill Maloney 8 years ago. Where did he come from? Who is he? This is like repeating the same conspiracy all over again, going round in circles. Bill Maloney, apart from having his agendas, it was also his job to introduce people into the agendas. That's why we've got Ben Fellows and Brian Harvey and John Wedger lurking in the background here somewhere to introduce people, introduce characters. So that is the purpose of these people. That is why they are popular and get quickly growing channels, so that they can introduce others. Introduce other characters to widen the conspiracy so that you can't keep track of what is going on. The characters that get introduced always have some major drama going on around them, a conspiracy all of its own. So we had the thing with Ben Fellows and Ken Clark. Now we've got the thing with Brian Harvey. All conspiracies within conspiracies. And recently we've had the thing with Kelly Diamond. Another character introduced with some sort of weird conspiracy thing going on around them. There are no patterns here. I'm quite happy to try and answer questions if they're sensible questions. But if you're trolling, you got no chance, I'm afraid. Of course there will be a clever twat who's going to have a go anyway. Alright. Thanks very much for listening. If you got this far, well done.